Okay, so this is the second session of dog training. I think with Zach. It's his only time where he meets with people and meets with animals because I'm so isolated. I don't have anybody coming to my house. I don't have any pets. And when I take him with another dog, and they both kind of act crazy. It's stressful, you know. He's barking. It gets me stressful. This, you know, there's no reason for him to be so excited. Sit down. Stay. No, you're gonna play games? Come here. Zach, stop. 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 I'm telling you, stop. 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 Stop! Ugh, this halty they gave me to put on him just takes it right off. He's too smart for stuff like that. Might as well have to go on. That's for sure, and I have to retighten it. And I have to deal with, well, the other dog is older, so he's not so much trouble. But listen to him. It's okay. Slow down. Covering your eyes, eh? You don't like that. Okay, let me fix that for you. Okay. Let me fix it for you. Okay, stop. Definitely doesn't like the halty that I'm putting on him. But they wanted him to have it, so I bought him. Come on. Now he's really pulling on the leash. I'm going to put it loose and then corrections. Okay, the guy wanted me to put the leash in my hand. My thumb like that. And I'm holding the leash. He's not going anywhere. No pulling. Don't want him pulling. It's a little bit too far. I want him closer to me. But I don't want it too tight. It's raining, so we can't do much outside. There's a little dog here. Don't want to bring him in yet. Alright, sit down, Zach. Sit. Stay. What's he so excited about? Stay. Because he knows there's lots of dogs there. Sit. Sit. Should obey on the first command. Sit. Sit. If he doesn't obey on the first command, he needs to be corrected. But you see what I'm dealing with. Look how excited. Energy, the amount of energy. Sit. Sit. This Holtie's getting in his eyes. I don't blame him. He doesn't like it. Sit. Oh, one command. That's it. That's all you get. You don't command. I'm holding the leash as the guy suggested. But there's all kinds of dogs in here, and got to tighten this up a bit. I'm gonna try my best with him. It's not easy, and I'm not a dog trainer, and my patience is not super high. You know, I can deal with so much, but sit. One command. My appointment's in half an hour. It's good just to get a reference point of how he is now. The trainer's very relaxed. He's got a nice business going on here. Doesn't have to worry about paying his bills, that's for sure. There's many different factors that can weigh down on a person, you know, and make life stressful, you know. Not having a stable income, things like that can. Okay, here's another dog coming. We're gonna see how he reacts, if he does anything crazy. Stay. Don't mind a bit of barking and communication as long as he sits. Good boy, Zach. Good. Good. Stay. Good. Try to praise him because that's good behavior. You see, he's communicating. Sit. 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 Sit down. Sit. 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 Yeah, I had to use level 3 correction. I did a little bit of it, so it's not too bad. Let him look at the dog, let him bark, let him talk, say his hatred to the world. That's fine. That's fine. See, this is good behavior. It's not pleasant. It hurts my ears. This type of high level pitch barking he has. But he's remaining in the sit command. Not showing aggressiveness. But I don't want him coming in. No, keep away. I don't want them coming close yet. Not until the trainer. Wait, okay, merci. Assis. Sit. As long as you remain seated, you can talk all you want. I don't know what he's saying. Sit. 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 Good. So for that, you know, pretty good. Not aggression, not growling, not just barking, noisy. Sit. Well, you do the correction after the command. I did the correction before it, but I'm gonna, you know, he may need more training than another dog, you know, and but I plan to stick with it until I get good results. I'm gonna keep training him as long as it's necessary. It may take months. You know, I may have to take the lessons over again. You know, but you see, he's very energetic, and I can't burn off that energy. But you're good. Sit. I see. Sit. Good boy. Sit. 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 Good. Stay. That's it. So much energy, you know? So much energy these German Shepherds have. Sit. Sit. Good. Stay. You know, and yeah, he's drawing from my nervousness. I'm nervous, I'm stressed, there's so many things going on in my life simultaneously. You know, the dog issue is just one of many. You know, I have other issues, health issues, financial issues, problems with my mom. She's suffering from some early type of dementia. You know, that makes her very unpleasant to talk to and be with, but she is around to help me with the dogs if I need it. That's where my other dog is right now. It's with my mom. So there's a lot of things that make stress, you know. It's easy for a dog trainer to say, oh, you know, you're giving him energy and you're stressed and things like that. Yeah, well, you know, try living in my shoes, you know, try living life. You know, you're doing good, Cesar Millan. You got your TV, you're making millions and millions of dollars every year. You don't have to worry about anything, right? You got no worries in the world financially. Even though you were homeless once, yeah, for sure, I'm sure it must have been really hard, and you pulled yourself out of it, which is great. But, you know, not everyone is in such a comfortable position as you are. So, you know, for you to blame owners for, okay, here's a bigger dog. Sit. And well, let's just see. The other dogs have not been reacting to him. Let him just, don't look here. 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 Sit. Let's see. Sit. 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 But I get a sense that he wants to start growling. But see, I'm not supposed to have him paying attention, so I don't want him sitting and looking at him. I want him sitting and looking at me. Sit. Sit. No, you're not going to look that way. You're not going to look that way. Sit. Sit. Good. But no growling. So far, no growling today, which is a good sign, because last time he was growling a lot more. And the first time I came, he was growling all the time. But the guy didn't do any correction. Sit! Good boy. Stay. But yeah, it's that energy. You see that total amount of excitable energy, and really, that's what he needs to do. Yeah, he needs running, right? He needs to run. You know, that's the only way to burn that stuff off. And I can't take him to a dog run. The most I can do is walk. I'm not in the physical capacity to run. So the only amount of exercise, I can play in the house with him to some extent. You know, throw balls and stuff like that, and he'll chase him and things like that. That's probably the only thing I can do to get rid of that energy. But this is one thing to consider when getting a hunting dog like this. Is, are you able to give him enough exercise to burn off this energy, this immense amount of energy, instinctual energy that he has inside of him? You know, and the attack on the dog, although I wasn't there to witness it, I don't, you know, it's just, for him, he's probably just playing around. For him, it's just like a game. You know, but it was near his house, so he sees it maybe as invasion of his property or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm going to find out at the vet. I don't know what the extent of how much harm he did. They said he went across the street 3 times to go back to attack the dog, which I understand, very traumatic to an owner to have is your ear bleeding? I have to clean his ears. See, that's one thing with these type of huge ears. You gotta clean them. They get filled with wax and they get infected easily. I'm gonna clean your ears when we get back. Alright, sit down, Zach. You're doing good. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Good. And give him a bit of praise. I wish I brought some treats. I have to remember next time to bring treats with me. But you're doing good, Zach. And you see, he wants to listen. He wants to learn. He's always looking at me out of curiosity. He's like, what's next? What else do you want me to do? He likes learning. Sit! But then he's like, fuck you also, right? He's like, I'm going to do what I want. Sit! Okay, good boy. Lie down. Stay. It's that, I think it's that Halti they put on him that he's trying to rub off, but so he's doing well, you know. He's doing well. You know, obviously the only issue is the aggressivity. That is the only issue, especially if kids see it, you know, they get traumatized. I know when I was a kid, I loved dogs, but there was one dog when I remember, and when my parents went on vacation to Poland, and we were staying at one of their friends' house, and they had a Doberman Pinscher, and I was absolutely terrified of this dog. I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, and I was so terrified. And I remember once I was in an enclosed space, the door, somehow I got in there, I don't remember how, and I remember I was like gripping the fence. I was in absolute terror of this dog, and all he did was just run around, you know. Like, he didn't even notice I was there. Eventually I became friends with him, and I would play fight with him and all of that, but initially my fear was immense of this Doberman Pinscher. So with little kids, it can be a really traumatic experience to watch a dog growling at them or even attacking. I can only imagine how traumatic that could be for a child, you know. So, you know, this has to be addressed. This is really a life or death issue for the dog and for people. You know, the aggression has to be somehow controlled. It can't be just allowed to run riot, because it can do permanent damage, not only physical damage to a child, psychological damage could do immense. You know, the kid could become scared of dogs for the rest of their life because of watching a dog like this, you know, growling at them or trying to jump on them. But with a muzzle, you know, he can still find a little way to nip you around. You know, they're smart. Like, you know, this guy can open his cage if I don't put a padlock on it. I have to padlock the cage, because otherwise he knows how to open it. Sit! So he's very smart, so he'll find a way. If he wants to bite you, he's not going to get much of you, but he will be able to do a nip. And in Montreal, a nip or a bite is considered an attack. They don't make a distinction, you know. It's like there's assault, and there's assault with bodily harm, but assault is assault. If I throw a glass of water at somebody, that is considered assault, you know. Same if I slap someone, you know, things like that, or I push someone, you know. The law doesn't make, you know, subtle distinctions. The judge in sentencing might, but you'll still get the same charge if you're convicted, right? But, you know, the sentencing is obviously case dependent, but obviously that with certain crimes there's minimums that are imposed. That with certain crimes there's minimums that the judge has to follow, you know, if you're convicted of. But anyway, so he's attacked the dog. He left him with stitches, and I paid for the bill, which was $1,500. They took him to the vet, and they took him to they had the biggest meal at Lafleur's possible. And they also throw that down. Of course, I didn't have to pay them, you know, but then, you know, look, it's not a question of money really here. It's a question of having a good, healthy, happy dog who's not a threat to society, who's not going to traumatize kids, terrorize the neighborhood. You know, these are the things what matter, you know. Already I've given quite a lot of money to try to help him here. You know, I should have obviously done the training right away, but I had a German Shepherd before. I had no training with him. He just was such a good boy, and he didn't have this type of. I guess he was very energetic. He would run for miles if I wanted him to, but he didn't have any signs of aggression towards people or animals. He was really, really indifferent. So I didn't need to train him. So my expectation was pretty well the same when I was getting him, that I thought he was going to be like Titan. Oh, here's a big dog. No! The growling. See, on the big dog, he growls. Sit. Sit. And that dog also has a muzzle. Sit. Yeah, that dog also has a muzzle, and they told me here they deal with a lot of situations like mine, where the person ends up biting someone or biting another animal, and the owner is placed in a predicament that they have to do something, and that's really what the situation with me is. That he's not like my old shepherd Titan, who never showed aggressivity to dogs or humans. Neither. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't even remember an instant where he cared. But I know Ray, the previous owner, told me that he would chase cars, bicycles, and there was a point, I couldn't believe it, that he would actually try to jump in front of a car to like try to stop it. I couldn't believe it. It was like he's trying to commit suicide, it looked like. So they're peculiar. They're not all the same. They're different characters, different temperaments. This one certainly wants more affection. He's always coming. He wants to be kissed and hugged. He's always coming, putting his head on your arm or on the bed, saying, "I want you to pet me." And he really likes a lot of affection. He also sheds a lot more. And what else? Yeah, and he's a beautiful guy. He's a beautiful dog, and I want to do whatever I can. Now I have to be really vigilant, and it's now really it's come down to a question of life or death for the dog. And more if there's another incident like what happened or worse, that could cost him his life. It's really strict here in Quebec, and so obviously I want to do whatever I can to prevent that from happening. A muzzle is definitely now absolute must. There's no exceptions. There's no cases with no muzzles now. He's muzzled every time he's out of the house. Sit. Good boy. Stay. But you see his reaction to a big dog, he started growling, while the small dogs he was just barking. So a big dog, it's more, I guess he sees him as a threat, or the alpha male. Who's the alpha male syndrome? He's trying to show that he's the boss. But he gets along great with Einstein. They really get along well, and it's funny because Einstein is the alpha male. There's no doubt about it. I get them two big bones, and Einstein will just come and he'll just grab it from after he finishes his bone. The other dog will just come and just steal his bone, and Zach does nothing. He just watches his bone be stolen. And then if I try to come up to Einstein and try to get the bone back, he never did this. He actually starts growling at me, and it's scary watching Einstein growl, because that's like the total opposite of what he's like. Because his character is very fearful, and he doesn't growl. He's very, he doesn't show aggression often. And he starts to growl at me, and I just say, okay, fuck it. You keep your bone, man. I'm not even gonna try. And the vet said, well, what you do is you go get a sausage or a piece of cheese, and you trick him. Dogs aren't too smart, right? So you trick him. You give him the piece of cheese, and when he's not looking, you grab the bone. And but anyway, maybe next time that's what I'll do. But for now, I'm just going to keep with this training program I'm working at home a little bit, trying the heel command and all these things, but the real issue is his interaction with humans and with other dogs. And unfortunately, I'm not the right guy for that, because I don't have people that I associate with. I'm very much alone in my life, and I don't have socialization except for Einstein, which he knows well. And apart from that, he doesn't interact with any other dogs. So, I'm to blame for that. A good owner for him would be definitely one with a big family, lots of friends, lots of socialization, barbecues, going out on weekends, having parties, going to the pool. This is what would be the ideal kind of owner for him, because he wants to be social. There's no doubt about it. He wants socialization, and I just can't give it to him. And I can't take him to a dog run. That's one thing I've learned. The dog runs are not a good place. There is a dog run near my house that has one entrance, because a lot of dog runs have multiple entrances. So it's happened that they come from another entrance, and I'm not aware. Although they're muzzled, it's just a scene it's just not a pleasant scene watching dogs growl or try to fight each other. So there is a dog run with one entrance near my house that I can take him, where he can run to burn off some of that excess energy. But I'm known in the neighborhood, unfortunately, as the guy with the muzzled dogs, and they have immediately perception, like, conclusion, these dogs are dangerous, he's dangerous, and whatever. So there's no socialization. People stay away from him. Dogs, when a small dog comes near, their owner will pick him up and walk him away. They really just scared for their dogs. And I would be worried with him and a little dog. And I did. Well, when I was living on a farm many years ago, there were two bitches in heat. There were two females, and they were not fixed, and they fought to the death. One was a German Shepherd, and one was a sheepdog. And I lived on a farm with about 12 kids, 12 guys, and I didn't see the actual battle, but I was hearing about it. They were trying to use a water to try to separate each other, but they had each other locked in the necks. And unfortunately, the poor sheepdog, she was half the size of the German Shepherd. I know they took her to the vet, and that she died that day during that fight. And so these dogs can kill, you know what I mean? And nothing could be more tragic than to see an owner witness the death of his dog. That's not what I would. So the muzzling is absolute. There's muzzling. It's for the rest of his life if he's outside. Sit. Good boy. Good. He's always looking at me, looking for commands, wants to know what to do next. Sit. Good. Good boy. Yeah. No. Sit. Yeah. Yeah, he just wants petting. Just wants petting. Yeah, that's a good boy, you see? Yeah, very intelligent, always looking at me, always trying to figure out what I want, he's trying to he wants to please me, he wants to work for me, I see that. He's trying his best, but it's just like this instinctual energy that is like subterranean, instinctual enemy of his species, of his breed, that just comes out when he sees another dog. And this energy, it's just like a volcano almost. It comes almost out of nowhere. You could be calm like this, and then a big dog appears. All of a sudden, it's like from 1 to 100 in a second. And there's another 1 in 100 in a second. So it's a big dog, and let him watch all he wants. But nothing would be more tragic if let's say he wasn't muzzled and he went in and ended up killing this guy's dog. You know, this would be, this would be a total, this would be a disaster, so I understand that, and it's the same if someone did that to my dog. I was reading about in the paper, there's a story, if you go look it up, woman got 18 years in prison for killing the guy who killed her dog. I'm gonna have to read up on it a bit more. I want to know what the details are. But she killed the guy who killed her dog, and she got 18 years in prison. Sit. 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 Good. Stay. 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 Good boy. I don't mind the barking. I can, but as long as he's in a sit position, let him bark all he wants. There's another little dog. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Sit. 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 So sometimes he's like, fuck you, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna do what I want. Sit. 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 You don't like that, huh? Sit. Sit. Lie down. There we go. Sit. Sit. Always gotta make sure that the leash is looped around my arm, just in case he slips. I don't want him. He can hurt another dog even with a muzzle. A small dog he could push down to the ground. He could use his paws. He could still do injury even to a small dog, even with a muzzle. So, but muzzle is obviously it should prevent him from killing at least another dog. I think my lesson starts in about 10 minutes. I'll take a couple vapes. But yeah, I'm gonna go read up on that story. But you can probably Google it yourself. Woman gets 18 years in jail for killing the guy who killed her dog. I'm kind of curious. I'm sure it must have been more like a premeditated murder of the dog rather than an accident. Like someone runs over your dog, that's one thing, that's an accident. I'm sure he probably killed the dog either because it was barking or peeing on his lawn or doing something of that nature. But she got 18 years in prison for killing the guy who killed her dog. And online she's considered among some people as like a hero, for what she did, and other people are not so nice. But yeah, it's the dog becomes part of the family, right? Sit. And you fall in love with these guys, Sit. 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 He can look all he wants. But see, a small dog like that, if he was a muzzled, it would probably take him fucking 1 second to kill him. Put his chompers around the guy's neck, he's dead. In one second he could kill this dog. Good boy. Stay. Good boy. know. But you know, also the movie John Wick, right? If you watch that movie, the guy gets a dog from his ex-wife, or his wife who died of cancer. It's not exactly clear how she died, but it was a gift from her to him. And the guys do a home invasion on his house. He doesn't care so much about the fact that all this stuff gets stolen and things like that, but it was the fact that they killed his dog. That's what caused him to snap, and he goes on a killing spree where he kills like 100 people because of the death of the dog. So let him watch all he likes. This little dog is running around. You know, I like big dogs, you know, but as I grow older, I just don't have the strength of the health or the energy to keep up with them. You know, I got 2 dogs now, and they're both big, but the other one is it's not like him though. He doesn't have as much energy because he's old. He's in his 11th year. He's soon going to be 11, and he's just nowhere near like he used to be. You know, so he doesn't have the energy like before. So. This is good. He's just watching the dog, not reacting, kind of curious, not doing anything. Good boy, Zach. Zach, good boy. Yeah. All right, sit down. Sit down, Zach. Sit. There we go. Sit. Yeah, and I am nervous. I'm nervous because I know what he's like when he gets to level 10 on aggression. I've seen what that is, and that memory sticks with you. You know, like when a person comes to the window, rings the door. I've seen how he jumps up on the glass and he wants to just like rip the person apart, and that really just sticks in your memory, you know. And so I'm always nervous that he's going to reach that level of aggression. He doesn't. It's rare that he reaches that type of level, but the memory of it's unforgettable. When you see a dog, you know, jumping on a window, wanting to rip a person apart, it's like, wow, you're watching like a murder scene almost. It seems like, you know. So it sticks with you. You don't forget. And you know, so it's always, that's my greatest fear with him, that he's going to reach that kind of murder level of aggressivity, you know. And but he's got a good character. He does have a good character. It's just that interaction with other dogs and other people that I'm not able to give to him. So that's my fault, definitely, you know. But what can I do? The only thing I can do is take him to dog trainer and try to get as much public lessons as possible. Sit. You know, I asked for public lessons initially, but the dog trainer didn't want him disturbing the class, so he gave me private lessons instead. But I'm hoping that I can get him to do public lessons, because that's really what he needs. If I could just get him not to react to other dogs and react to other people and just ignore them like as if they're not there. That's how Titan was. He would just ignore people unless they came up to him and tried to pet him, and you know. But apart from that, he was not always staring at people. He just stares. He just looks at things. Sit. He's always looking. He's always, because he's smart too. Sit. He's kind of very curious and wants to know what's going on. But the one good thing is that he loves affection. So when you give him affection, you know, I think he can learn well from that, because he really likes it. Some dogs, I guess, respond better to treats. But he responds really well to affection. He really loves affection. You see, he sheds like crazy. The amount of hair in my house, it's like, it really is incredible, the amount of hair that comes off this guy. Yeah, that's good. Okay, here's a little dog. Let's just see. Just calm him. Keep him calm. Good boy, Zach. Good boy. Yeah, well done. No reaction. Okay, here's a bigger dog. 5 minutes we go inside. See, the bigger dog, he starts to growl a little bit. Good. No. Good. Good. Hey. No. Sit. 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 I don't know. This triggered him. Maybe I put too much tension on it. Sit. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Yeah, see, that's the best position to get him in when he gets into a hyper state. Get him into that sit position. That seems to calm him down. Takes a few seconds, maybe a few minutes, and he gets back to a kind of baseline, normal. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Yeah, definitely, sit. If I ever have another dog again, next time training is an absolute must. Get a good dog trainer. We're not dog trainers. This guy's been doing it for 30 years, right? So he does it every day, and that's what he does. So he knows how to train a dog, So it's best to get a trainer, and then you gotta follow up. You gotta keep doing the lessons when you get home. You need to do the homework. You gotta work with him. And that's probably a good thing about not boarding them, because when you're boarding them, they're working with a trainer. It's better when they work with their master, obviously. But boarding just was too expensive. Some places wanted $5,000. The place that wanted $1,800 was booked, and they were completely packed. And he said for weeks. He said summer's always busy, so I don't have $5,000 for boarding him, but I am willing to continue training as much as is required to get him to be a safe dog. What I want from him is just no aggression, no reactivity towards other dogs. Maybe he can bark a bit or stuff like that, I don't mind, but no pulling, no growling, no jumping, any signs of aggression or potential aggression. That's all I want to get rid of. Everything else he's fine, man. In the house he's just perfect. Doesn't destroy a thing, except his own toys. Doesn't destroy anything except his own toys. He knows what are toys, what are for dogs, what are for humans. He doesn't go scavenging through the garbage looking for extra food. He eats his meals on time. He can be left alone in the cage for several hours. Sit. But if I leave him in the car, immediately he starts barking and growling if anybody comes nearby. And when I go out for maybe about the first 5-10 minutes, he starts like barking and whining and trying his tactics to open the cage. His tactic is to push really hard with his nose and to push the bars open. He found a trick, but now I use a padlock, so he still tries that for a few minutes. And then when he sees it doesn't work, he gives up and he just lies down, and he's good for hours. You know, I have a home video camera, so I can see what's going on. I have a video camera pointed directly at his cage, so I can see he's quiet, lying down for many hours, no problem, while the other dog is just sitting by the door, crying the whole time for hours on end. And I come home to buckets of saliva. He's been crying the whole time, poor guy. But he's different. The other dog, that's maybe why I love him so much, because he isn't like a normal dog at all. He's like totally different. He's different than other dogs, and I'm attached to him now. I've had him for 10 years. Probably not going to have him for much longer. But this time I'm not going to fall for the trap the vets did to me with Titan, which caused me to bankrupt me. The vet bills were over $20,000. I tried to save my first German Shepherd. First they did a kidney removal. That operation alone was like, man, that was like $8,000. They removed a cancerous kidney. So we had one kidney, and I remember taking him for other things, and they're like, "Where's his kidney? It's missing. He's missing a kidney." But he had so much problems after the kidney operation. They told me, "Oh, he lives to 16." They're telling me, "Don't worry, he's only 12 now. He's gonna live to 16 German Shepherds." You know, they're giving me this hope that he's going to live a long time after the operation. So sit. So I fell for it. You know, I loved that guy so much, and because I'm an isolated guy, all I had was my German Shepherd. He was my only companion, and he was with me for the rough periods of my life, and you know, I had him ever since he was a puppy. So he meant so much to me. You know, I would do anything to try to keep him alive, and it would just became one thing after another. He had prostate problems, he had tumors, he had bladder problems. It was just repeat infections after infections he would get, and eventually the antibiotics no longer worked, and that was the end of the end. You know, the infection, the antibiotics are supposed to work with your immune system to fight off these bacteria, but so they have their top of the line medication, which is like $10 a day for the pill. And I had that for many months, and eventually the top of the line didn't work, so they gave me something else, and I remember he became very sick from that, and that didn't work. We tried one other antibiotic, but already the top of the line should be, you know, is the best they have. So if that didn't work, nothing's going to work, and so eventually, well, I'm not going to get into the full story of all the issues that he had, but I took him to the vet, and I remember she didn't want to hold on to him anymore. You know, I'm just kind of hoping that they can still do something with him. And she's like, okay. And she's like, I don't even want to hold on to your dog. But anyway. Sit. 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 Good. Stop. Stop. Sit. Good boy. Stay. 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 Sit. 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 Hey, how's it going?
Very good, you?
Oh, okay, all right.
Just a minute. Give me a place a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. Him, now, you get a loose leash. Okay? I filmed you.
Oh, yeah?
Okay? Now he got tension and is on inattention, but he got an open mouth. No problem. Okay? You yank him for nothing. I turn myself, I smell on the ground, but
Maybe because I told him sit and he didn't.
Okay, okay.
Because I gave the command sit and then now he, oh, there's a big
No
guy.
tension.
There's a big guy.
More loose.
Here you hold it.
Sometimes when you people are near you,
Yeah,
you put tension before. Okay?
That's good.
Yeah, look now. A little bit of tension. Okay? Là, regarde, la reste est tendue.
Yeah, too much tension, huh?
Okay? Le mousqueton, là, faudrait que...
English, please.
Get it.
Sorry, I'm only English.
Excuse me, the attach. Gotta be real straight downward. It is
Okay.
at the horizontal.
Okay.
It's not
too
good.
tight, so you want
Too tight.
you want it down
Yeah,
like that.
always like that. But if you put loose right after. You see, I didn't do a hard thing. I just do that and you return. Okay?
Right.
But if I keep tension, it's going to build up.
Right.
Okay? If I do that, it's going to disorganize himself.
Okay.
Okay? A lot of loose.
You want it down. You
check-
want it down.
Check that.
Okay, keep it down.
Okay? That's the only thing I smell not good there. Okay?
You smelling me.
Yeah. Okay? But put loose right after. Sometimes you could touch him too. Okay?
To get what when he's getting
Yeah. You
get
could
his
go.
attention away,
Yeah,
you mean?
get his attention away. But always loose and check him. Okay? But if he's too much, just that.
Okay.
Okay? Not much on that.
Okay.
Okay? It's good for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna remember that one.
Okay?
I'm gonna remember that.
Okay.
It's about remembering. Sometimes when I'm stressed, I don't remember everything, you know. So,
That's
but this is a good one to remember. This
You're
is
good.
easy. I'm trying.
I know you.
I'm trying. I
I'm
want
happy.
the best for
I'm
him.
happy.
I want the best for him, right? I
I'm
want him
happy.
to, you know, it's life or death, right?
Yeah, I want the best
I
for
put
every
the
dog.
halty on him. You know, I don't know. You see, I don't know if that's right.
He is not at the right place, but is good for
Where-
desensitized. I'm going to show you.
Because because I don't know. I didn't know exactly how to put it on properly, and you.
But you desensitize him, but you don't put it on properly, but I'm going to show you how.
Is it gonna? Should I keep it on him all the time?
Me, I would keep that more often that's possible to be sure he don't feel it. And after that, when we go in the street, it's more easy for you.
Okay, but we got the muzzle is an absolute necessity. The muzzle can never.
It's a necessity
be, never,
because
never,
you need that for your
by law.
By law.
By law.
Yeah.
It's a necessity. So I don't know. Do I do the halty also? Chain
Yeah,
it.
me, I would do both of them.
So two leash.
Muzzle to leash, a leash on that to be sure I get this secure on me, and the other one.
So when I go to
on
the
my-
vet, come with two leash.
Yeah.
Right. Just to
To
show.
be sure you could handle him properly.
Okay. Okay. And where would this go?
So we're going to take it out and we're going to put
Okay.
it
We
again.
gotta watch out here.
No problem. You just don't.
You want me to take off the muzzle?
Oh no, just take out. No, just
No?
take out the black one.
Take off the black. Where?
Go slowly. Go slowly. Yeah, perfect. Very good
He's
release.
full of affection. It's his character, right? He just wants affection all the time.
He's nervous like that. Yeah. Okay? If you pull there, that's not going to take it. You gotta put that first. Okay? Put that on my nose. Okay? With that here.
Okay, so these are the metals together,
Yeah.
the two metals together,
Because
okay.
if he's like that, that's move.
Okay.
Not much.
Okay,
Not
so the
if-
metals together, I'll remember that.
Metals together.
Okay.
It's good for you?
Yep.
Okay. You're seeing properly. And when you use that, if you pull, my head go like that.
Right.
You understand?
Got it.
Okay? That's put my muzzle and bring my muzzle back to you.
Right.
If you want to put it on, then we could take out
We
the
can
muzzle.
take out the muzzle.
Yeah. Just give me the leash and put that.
You have him?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. This goes.
Perfect. Excellent. Perfect.
Good? Is that the right height?
A little bit more tight here.
You want me to get that tighter? Okay.
Just pull that. Perfect. Good. It's good.
Good?
And when he is at the right place,
Okay.
I take a needle and a rope, and I put just a point. Okay,
Okay.
to be sure they don't open it.
Okay.
You understand?
You sew it?
Yeah, I saw it right here. You put that back there.
I would have. I'm not a good sewer.
Okay.
I'm not good at
Put Velcro or something like that.
some sort
Okay?
of.
Or yeah, look. Good. You understand?
Oh, just tie a knot.
Yeah. Just tie a knot to be sure you don't move. Don't
Okay.
move. That's good. Look, with that, okay, you could put right here. Okay?
Both.
Yeah.
I could put both there.
But no. Just with another leash there. But here
Two
with
leashes.
that,
2 leashes. Okay.
look, with that, okay, I block in with 2 fingers. You see?
Really, eh?
It's more easy.
Yeah. Watch out with it.
No. And with the other dog,
Oh, he's not reacting.
I got no tension. But if he goes, that changes visual.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get
I
his visual
could
away.
be more smooth. But hey, don't look at him. And we could stay here. But if a dog moves real fast, that's put my shepherd instinct in presence.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Shepherd instinct, I want to come, everybody is too high. Okay? But if you show him, don't bother of him. Be smooth around me. Okay? You see, and I don't. Okay? Okay? Don't look back. Don't look the others. Stay cool. Okay? And you put your arms real down. You see with 2 fingers. Okay? It's real easy. But you gotta go real down. And if he's bother of the others, you go back a little bit. Like you want to go to the door now. I bring him back with
Should I go in another direction or just look? I'm walking on the street. Me, I will cross the street. I won't let them pass each
Me,
other.
I would pass, but like on a
Watch out, watch out.
boardwalk. But okay, I would pass. Okay.
But you would cross
But
the on
no tension. Okay? If I put tension, it's going to be bother of the other.
Okay.
Okay? You see him now?
Yeah, very
The other
good.
dog gets excited and he don't
And
react.
Zach was not reacting. That was very good.
It's very important to be sure you loose him, and when he shake himself, you take out the bad thinking in his
The
head.
stress, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a way of getting rid of stress inside.
Yeah.
We do the same. Humans do the same.
Every time you do that, show him, hey, what do you do now?
It's good. Praise
It's
him.
good.
Yeah.
You
Good.
understand?
Yeah.
Put the muzzle again.
Yeah.
going to be more easy for you. No tension.
So you think so I need 2 leashes, huh?
2 leashes to be sure. You could let the other one on the ground. Okay?
Okay.
You just have to step on it if something's happened. But with just that one, I think it's possible for you to get the control more easily.
Okay.
Okay?
I do pretty well to the end. It's tight. I do it tight because he's smart. He can, he knows ways to take it off. He's very smart. He can open his cage. I have to use padlock. The cage lock is not enough.
No tension.
Okay. Okay.
Set in.
Okay.
Put your hands real straight. If he
Okay,
looks
but keep
the other
it shorter.
way,
Keep it shorter, but no tension.
No tension. If you want to go away,
He's gonna want to look the other way.
so
keeping it down.
I check my snap. My
Even
snap is good.
Keep it,
You got an open mouth.
180,
I could pet him. No problem. You're with me. But if he's still an open mouth, no problem.
Okay.
You check for his affection.
Yeah, you
Very
want
good.
affection? Good. Yeah? Yeah.
Come. We're going to go in a kennel. I got a lot of dogs there.
Oh, that's what we need. We
Okay.
need humans and dogs, because the vet is next week. So she's gonna be seeing how he reacts to her.
But with that, I think it's possible. I need an autograph I forget last time.
Okay.
It's to be sure your dog is vaccinated and everything.
Okay.
Excellent.
You need the date? What is it?
The 12th.
Go fast, huh? 24.
Excellent. Thanks. Put your arms down. If he's too in front, I bring him back and I put loose. Bring him back, put
Go
loose.
loose. Yeah.
Okay? No tension. Loose.
What was the hand system you had?
The hand system, it's with the index. Just put in your right there and close your hand.
Okay. It's the index finger.
Yeah. And put your hand there.
That's
and
one.
bring him back. Loose. Bring him back. Loose. Bring him back. Loose. Okay? Come. No tension. Bring him back. Sorry. It's tell you. It's not his hand. It's the dog. Excuse me, sir. Loose. Tendre up your hand. Okay. No tension. Come here. Perfect. Bring it back. My muzzle bothered me a little bit. That's why I scratched on you. Okay? It's very good. How you can do it. You see with the loose? Okay? Good. Very good. Talk to yourself. Your hand is excellent. I'm going to go sit there. Sit there. Okay.
Sit him down.
Check your snap. Perfect. Check your snap. If he's with us, we could better. Okay? No problem. Okay? You see with Luke how he reacts with others?
Yeah, he's a little bit nervous, I think.
He's more
Scared.
But now, bring him back and loose. Bring him back and loose. Bring him back and loose. No more harder.
No, not too
Okay?
hard. Okay, sit down. Sit. Should be. If he doesn't
You
listen,
talk,
are you
make
done?
him do it. You tendence to talk and go louder. And when you go out very loud,
Don't go loud,
I
huh?
listen to you. Me? he hear a little
Just
bit.
one command.
Sit.
And sit.
And I make him sit.
Make him sit.
Okay? And that's it.
Perfect. Good
Okay.
boy. Good
And
boy.
I check his attitude. If he stay there, I let the loose. At the time he want to stand up, I block him. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, I block. I say sit. Okay? And I go slowly.
Okay.
But if you repeat and you go louder, okay? I got two parents when I was young. One who repeat and the other one doesn't repeat.
Sit.
Who you listen? The one who repeat or doesn't repeat? We listen the one who doesn't repeat.
Yeah, I guess.
You
The
understand?
one who doesn't repeat. Yeah, the one who repeat eventually get fed up.
Yeah. You
It's
understand?
just annoying.
Don't repeat. Don't go louder.
Sit.
Me, I block. Make him sit. Ah, I release.
Okay.
At the time he stand up, tension.
Tension.
Or your bad experience. Now you sit. Hey, look, the good experience.
Right.
Okay?
He likes that down.
And that's what I want from you. Okay?
Are these guys in training or what are they?
Yeah, a lot of dogs are in
these are
training
beautiful.
here.
These are beautiful
Yeah.
shepherds.
That's boarding and training.
Boarding and training.
Yep.
Sit.
Don't repeat. Go slowly. Oh, at the time I sit myself, I release. And I check his attitude. He sit, no problem. He behave properly. Hey, that's what I want from you. But you check him. And don't say to yourself, hey, don't go, don't go. Say to yourself, try to go. If you go, I'm going to block you. Perfect. Don't repeat. And if you're like that,
Sit.
excellent.
Sit.
Excellent. Behave more. And look at respiration. More normal. Go straight. Very straight.
Sit.
Without attention, it could be smelled by another one. Very happy with what's happening.
Yeah, you see that?
Crazy man.
Really? Good. Good. Sit.
You see him? You could handle him like that. Not in the dog park, but near a dog park. If you practice at home, it would be great when you go to the veterinary or you go to your pet. If he's like that,
What I need is human. I need some human interaction. If you could bring some humans, because that's what's going to be the test. Sit.
come with me, we're going to go to the other side.
Sorry.
No much tension. Marie-Pierre, t'entends-tu de venir nous voir? Juste aller voir le chien, juste pour voir comment est-ce qu'il réagirait. Viens, nous ici, come here. Viens, tu faire une rencontre. Tu es à l'aise?
Oh, ouais, il y a
Bonjour.
bonjour.
Hi.
Bonjour,
Bonjour.
ça va bien?
Okay.
Okay, un petit bébé.
Sometimes if somebody present himself and he don't know it, sometimes I take the hand and I make him smell. Okay?
Okay.
Look, that girl, I smell him.
Okay.
Now, you smell his...
So I should do that with the vet.
Yeah,
Right? When I
that's
come.
the best. Because you say to your dog, that man is good. But don't put tension when you do that.
Right.
And when I shake hand, I check the reaction of my dog. If he do something, no. Okay?
Right.
Shake hands.
Hi.
Good. Perfect. Come, we're going to go on the other side. Thank you, merci.
Let's see. Good.
Okay.
Sit.
Don't repeat. Say something. I take the leash and the back.
Yeah, leash and stress.
And more front than back. Around 60% in the front and 40 and less on the back.
More in the front.
Yeah. To be sure, someday I would like to just do that and know where I'm going. But if you put more pressure on the back, he's going to be caught by his back and always have to push. You understand?
Okay.
If you put more pressure, a little bit more in front,
Okay.
someday you're going to do that and know where you're going.
Okay.
Okay? Go slowly. Oh, at the time he stand up, sit. He sit, I release.
So do I have to say stay command?
No, stay, it's when I leave it.
Okay.
Okay? But for now, if I'm...
Sit.
You see, I just block with the front, and he come back to his
Right,
position.
he went right back.
Okay? And I show him to stand still. If you don't know a word of English, and I show you how means stay, and you do 4 steps, I say stay. 3 steps, I say stay. Probably in your mind, stay means 2 or 3 steps around you.
Right.
But if you show me what stay means, at the beginning of my movement, stay, and you block me, I'm going to understand what you mean by that. Okay? It's the beginning of his movement. If he don't move, I tell him, I show him.
Right.
Hey. Oh, that's
Right away.
perfect timing. Perfect.
And
you release.
And this.
Perfect timing. You got it, man. It's good for you?
I just want to get this index finger, this.
She's going to shake. Perfect. Sometimes,
Yeah, I don't want to
sit.
correct him with the person right there, right?
With loose, you bring him back, loose. But with a person with not tension, with not tension, don't look aggressive. But with the tension first, sometimes I get on my guard. Okay? And with the veterinary, if he's good with people and you're good, sometimes if I wear a white thing like a veterinary, me, I'm very good with everybody. But if you're a doctor with a white thing,
Yeah.
probably me inside, I don't like it. You understand?
Right.
Sometimes your dog could be like it. And when you shake hands, loose, shake the hand first, and after that, bring to your body. Slowly. Marie, tu peux dire bonjour à monsieur? Tu peux faire sentir la main de ton chien.
Bonjour.
Perfect. 2 in the middle, a little bit. She's not. Okay? Il était trop dans ta poche, excuse-moi.
Sit.
Yeah. You good for today?
I think we're good.
Okay. Sit. The gentle leader.
Gentle leader.
Very good aspect and good result. Okay, good result with that. And don't be too tight. And check your tie. He's like that, like that.
Right. And so from your observation, he's good, huh?
Yep. For now,
He's doing
I
well.
believe in you. Thank you, man. Thank you for your dog.
Yeah.
Thank you for your dog.
Well, thank you for your training, because I need it. I need as much as I can get. I need it because I'm just nervous. I'm nervous. I have a lot of problems right now.
Down.
Keep it on down.
Oh, bring it back. Put loose. Bring it back and put loose.
Okay, so when is the next appointment?
Check that.
Maybe we can do before the vet one.
Yeah.
The vet is on Wednesday, so maybe Monday.
Too long a little bit.
Too long?
A little bit more
How
here.
long you
But
think?
yeah, here. To be sure my snap is on the ground. Okay. But if he goes away, I could recuperate.
Est-ce qu'on vous a dit au milieu de la journée pour l'évaluation? Bon, vous nous approchez?
Good boy.
Parfait. Donc, pour le faire aujourd'hui, donc, les méos, donc, il a trouvé dans les grands chiens, il était calme, j'en suis, il était bien avec les autres chiens.
Keep it down.
Always check that. My arm is straight or not. My dog is at the right place or not. If I say sit, I gotta respect my word. Make him sit.
Sit. Sit. Come on, no repeat.
Don't repeat.
Did you get the email, Dennis?
I don't know. I got the I got the letter.
Perfect, yeah, that's what we want. Okay, next. I'm just gonna pass with two dogs, so just be careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I get him breaking from the sit command, what should I say?
Me, I said okay or release.
C'est quoi une adresse?
What the
I say heel.
you could say heel, but heels mean you gotta be beside me. Okay,
Right.
that's mean that.
Right.
But if I say okay or you're free, it's different. Sit.
Sit.
I don't repeat.
Just
Just
once.
ask once.
And no loudness. Keep the voice the same, right?
dog's
Because
here.
me, sometimes I yell.
No.
Because I'm in the car.
No tension. No tension.
C'est ça.
You wait. Okay.
The healthy. Open that.
Yeah. No. You wait.
So he doesn't want to sit. He's
I
stubborn.
don't care. I don't care. I wait
I'll wait till he
until
does.
you give up. When you give up, I release.
Exactly.
Loose. No. You gotta sit. Loose. Nice shit.
Yeah, it's big dogs. So this is what I'm.
Okay.
Why is he opening this halter all the time?
Just here. You gotta move it a little bit. But when you tie him, take out your thing right there.
What thing?
There. Take out your ear.
You want me to take off what?
Just a minute.
Oh, you haven't connected to the halter. You're not even using this.
No.
Just use the halter then.
Yeah.
One leash? Just one leash?
And up here. You see?
So I can use one leash.
Me, I would like better two leash. If something's happen, you could step on. But here, with that, loose. Okay. Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Check your arm. And if something, you bring him back and loose. Bring him back and loose. Okay.
Right.
And don't be too much
Right.
tension. Hey,
No.
no.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
It's hard, but for him, it's what he needs. Good?
I see that. But it's my other dog though. The other dog is so crazy.
Try to bring him alone.
I know alone it's a night and day difference. I tell you, if I brought them both here, they'll be attacking the other dogs. There'll be
Bring me the other one alone, and after that, we're going to take care of them together.
Ouais,
And I'm going to show you.
parce qu'il vient chercher vers 3 heures, là, donc faut...
All right, so we can schedule for Monday.
Ok, parfait, excellent, good, parfait.
Yeah. On peut prendre un autre tour pour le
Yeah, we need to, and hopefully Monday we can do a lot more
Monday,
people.
I'm not there. I'm going to be there Tuesday.
Okay,
Are you good for Tuesday?
we can do Tuesday. But we try to do a people because it's going to be the vet
Yeah.
the next day. So
But
we need
with
the
the
people.
people, we're going to arrange that.
Okay.
I'm going to start, and you're good. Okay?
Okay.
But shake my hand. Okay? Shake it, and after that, show to the dog.
Right.
Okay? Always.
Okay.
And be aware, if my attitude change, I don't want it.
Okay.
But don't be tension.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
I'm happy.
We're working
You're
good. It's good.
You
Well,
behave properly.
yeah, as long as we're getting better, I don't expect miracles overnight. It takes time, but as long as we keep working with him, that's the important thing. That he's getting better, and he is getting better.
C'est pas là lundi prochain.
C'est la fille sur
There. Good boy.
Ça, c'est pas lundi
C'est Laurie
prochain.
absent.
Ça, c'est l'autre semaine après.
Oh, attends. Oh. C'était fun tourner les plages, je trouvais, moi. Je trouvais ça le fun.
Thank you. Take it easy.
Okay, so Tuesday the
Set.
16th
Good.
July, I have a possibility at 8 a.m.
Too early. To 11:30.
11:30 will be good for you. Okay. It's what's your name?
Dennis Marcusa.
Mark.
M-A-R-K-U-Z-E.
Puis Dennis, hein?
Yeah.
Okay. Merci beaucoup, José. Do you want me to write it on a little paper for you to remember?
Yeah. Can you email me it too?
Uh,
Can you email me?
Is that okay if I write it on a
Yeah,
little
you can write
card?
on paper to show.
Okay. A little card of Louis Mark.
That's fine. So you did well today, Zach. You did very good. Sit. Sit. I'm going to give you a treat. Okay. Sit. Sit. Good job. Okay, sit.
Is that good for you like that, sir?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you so much for letting us press it.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Okay,
guys.
bye. Oh. Sit, sit, sit. Sit. Stay. Okay, heel. Okay. Good job. Well, so that was a great lesson. I really like the guy. Really good. I'm gonna film that. I hope it helps somebody. But I have it now recorded because I don't remember, man. My mind is so fucking fried from all the drugs I took. I can't remember anything. So having this on video recording, I can watch this back again. That was good. I really like him. He's really good.